Ja, willkommen zurück bei Locomotive. In der letzten Folge sind wir mit Hermann hier durch die Waggons gestreift und haben mit einigen Leuten gesprochen. Und wir sollen Mr. Liu beschatten sozusagen. Ja, aber jetzt gucken wir uns erstmal noch mal weiter um.
Hello? I guess nobody's home.
Na gut, das machen wir jetzt nicht an jeder Tür. Der verschlagenen Person wegen.
Hey, you're the detective that's been hired the case to join, right?
Sorry, I think you have me confused with someone else.
You ain't fooling anyone by denying it. I heard you were on the scene, snooping around.
I prefer the term investigating.
Listen, I wanted to offer you my services. Just let me know if you're interested, okay?
What services are you offering exactly?
I got a whole load of schemes going on right now.
Don't you mean services?
Yeah, that's what I said, services. Well, I offer your standard basic package. That includes stuff like forgery, blackmail, general intimidation. Higher tier services are more like swindling, wiretapping, all the way up to advanced counterfeiting. Between you and me, though, I'm only in it for the money. My real passion? Poetry.
Has any of your poetry been published?
If you rely on your passion to make money, there's way too much pressure to capitulate, you know? Have I used my art to woo a broad or two? Oh, absolutely. But I'm not risking what I love just to make a quick buck.
Tell me more about the basic package.
So with your basic forgery package, I can fabricate documentation, forge a signature, you know, that kind of thing.
Would you be able to forge my name on a guest list?
A guest list? Yeah, sounds easy enough. I just need a reference to the handwriting you'd want to forge.
I want to hear more about your higher tier service.
Well, my higher tier services aren't available right this minute. I'm already on a job, you see.
On second thought, I've changed my mind.
All right, let me know when you reconsider.
I'm not sure that I want to get roped into any illicit activities.
Nah, I know your type. People like you don't like to get their hands dirty. You'll be back when you can't talk your way through a problem, though.
I'm researching material for my next novel. Any interesting crimes to share?
If I was the sort to openly confess to crimes, I wouldn't be very good at my job now, would I?
Fair enough.
Okay. Aber wir merken
I
uns
have to
das.
go now.
All right, see you around.
Das ist Hermanns Quartier. Genau, das kennen wir ja nur ohne Hermann. Und mal sehen, ob Hermann hier überhaupt was machen kann im Quartier. Sieht sehr übersichtlich aus. Ne, da ist gar nichts drin, was ihm jetzt weiterhilft. Also gehen wir wieder raus.
George Unterwald. A loving husband, gone, but not forgotten.
Na gut.
The lock on this panel looks quite flimsy.
Hat bestimmt auch noch eine Bewandtnis. Irgendwo in der Küche.
What is it you want? As you can see, we're very busy here.
We're in the middle of dinner prep. What is it?
Tis I, Hermann Merman, food critic extraordinaire.
Hermann who? Nobody's ever heard of you, monsieur.
We're already sweating. We don't need any more publicity.
Oh, Gesundheitsinspektor.
I'm the health inspector. Were you not informed of my arrival?
Oh, Inspector? Il ne manquait plus ça?
You expect me to just take your word for it? If you come to inspect my kitchen, you better bring identification.
You mean you don't recognize me?
Am I to recognize every vagrant who enters my kitchen claiming to be a health inspector? Don't be absurd.
This attitude will reflect poorly on your health inspection.
Too bad. Now go and cry elsewhere.
I'll have to mark you down for that, I'm afraid.
This is my kitchen. You don't intimidate me.
I'll be right back.
Don't hurry back now.
Okay, also hier brauchen wir einen Ausweis. Okay, dann rennen wir mal ganz zurück. Und gehen nochmal bei der Band. Oh, die ist weg. Band ist weg. Gucken wir in unser Inventar. Also, was haben wir denn Schönes? Ach, immer noch die zerfetzte Puppe und den ganzen Spaß vom Anfang.
It's the cover page I tore from Dirk Chiselton's manuscript.
Okay, aber was eigentlich nochmal die Setliste untersuchen. Also merken wir uns, die heißen Balboa Swing, Railroad Rhythm, Whistle Stop Swing, Boxcar Boogie, My Love is on the Line und Freight Train Blues. Na gut, jetzt reden wir
Hello
mal.
again.
Hermann, right?
Ah, the nerves got to me. I'd like a rematch.
Is that so? What's the name of the band then?
Na gut. Die heißen Balboa Swing.
Balboa Swing?
Lucky guess. If you're such a fan, then you know all the songs, right? What song plays before Freight Train Blues?
My Love is on the Line.
My love is on the line.
Lucky guess. What song plays after Railroad Rhythm?
Whistle Stop Swing.
Whistle stop swing.
Okay, you know your stuff. Here, I've got something for you.
Is that...
Here, I'll sign it for you. Dear Hermann Merman, thank you for being a fan.
What an honor!
Okay, jetzt haben wir schon mal.
It's a signed business card from Beverly Moore. More or less. Talent agency to the adequate.
Quasi eine Schriftprobe, ne? Das kann ja der andere gebrauchen. Und
What
die?
would you like to trade for your detective kit?
Yeah, like you'd have anything I want.
Ah,
I'll leave you to it.
die braucht was. Okay. Die steht da auf den Dirk. Da haben wir hier das Deckblatt.
It's the manuscript to my latest masterpiece, Hermann Merman and the Suburban Burden.
Okay. Und das
I'll slip
Frisieren.
my manuscript inside Dirk Chiselton's cover. Would you like to read the next Detective Chiselton novel early?
Wait, are you serious? I gotta see it. Show me. No way. This hasn't even been announced.
So, you're happy to trade.
Oh, yeah. This is way better.
Okay, jetzt haben wir schon mal das Set. Gucken wir es uns an. Eine Lupe. Ah, Detektivabzeichen. Das zeigen wir denen in der Küche. Spielzeugdittrich, auch nicht schlecht. Und eine Lupe. Gut, dann gehen wir wieder in die andere Richtung. Schwuppdiwupp.
Listen, I wanted to offer you my services. Just let me know if you're interested, okay?
Okay,
I
dann
have
dem
to
mal die
go
Schriftprobe geben.
All
vielleicht.
right, see you around.
Do you think you could forge the handwriting on this business card?
Let me take a look, see. Step into my office. The signature is definitely cursive. Jeez, relax. That's just Nibbles. She's my associate.
Associate? It's a dirty rat!
Nibbles is a mouse, you dummy. And even if she were a rat, she'd be very good at keeping her trap shut. You wouldn't squeal on me, would you, Nibbles? Besides, she's got a real nose for valuables. Just today, she sniffed out this pearl necklace from some rich dame. Oyster pearls kind of creep me out, though. I'm not a big fan of the ocean, personally.
Look, can you forge that signature or not?
This should be pretty easy. Just tell me, what do you need it for?
It's for the green room. I need my name on that list.
That's snot-nosed stage manager giving you trouble, eh? I'll get you backstage, but I need you to do us a favor first.
What sort of favor are we talking about?
Well, there's a large bearded guy in the dining carriage. Mr. Masson. You can't miss him. He's got something I need for my latest job, you see? But the fool's been holding out. I need you to take it off his hands and get it back for me.
Why is Mr. Masson holding out on you?
A simple disagreement over payment. He thinks he can hustle me for a bigger price.
I need intel. What can you tell me about Mr. Masson?
Well, he's got a sharp tongue. Likes to run his mouth a lot, you know? His mind is even sharper still. Maybe you could find a way to dull his senses. Get his guard down.
You mean inebriated?
You know, I might have just the recipe. It's potent stuff. Last time I drank this, I couldn't even talk, believe it or not.
Okay, der Kreis schließt sich, ne?
Can't you just intimidate him into giving you what you want?
Mr. Masson isn't so easily persuaded. Not through muscle, at least. That's why you gotta put that big detective brain of yours to good use, huh?
What do you need that item for?
Oh, that's for me to know and you to never find out. Gotta keep up that plausible deniability, am I right?
This item you want me to get, what does it look like?
Let's just say it's an unusual item to have on one's person. You'll know it when you see it.
Could you forge a more convincing detective badge out of this toy?
Ah, you've got a scheme already cooking, I see. Let me take a look at that. See what we're working with here. Yeah. I see the problem. You're not fooling anyone with this at a glance. Just a second. Let me work my magic. A lick of paint here, bit of polish there. All right. Listen, this will be enough to get your foot in the door.
Sehr gut.
Just don't let him look too long at it, all right?
Thanks! If I do this favor, you promise to get me backstage?
Oh, of course. We have a gentleman's agreement, after all.
I'll see what I can do.
Catch you later.
Gut. Und da wissen wir jetzt, was wir machen damit, ne?
back again. C'est une honte.
Oh, pour qui tu te prends? What is it you want?
Okay.
I'm the health inspector. Were you not informed of my arrival?
Oh, Inspector? Il ne manquait plus ça?
You expect me to just take your word for it? If you come to inspect my kitchen, you better bring identification.
I believe this badge will serve as satisfactory identification.
Oh la vache! Please, accept my apologies, Inspector.
Oh, mon Dieu. I hope this day would never come.
May I have a look around?
But of course! Dépêchez-vous! Get to your stations. This is not a drill.
Sehr gut.
I'll just add this to my collection.
Jetzt habe ich schon 2 von den Dingern. Davon unterscheiden die sich.
It's a kitchen plunger. Great for unblocking clogged sinks. Probably best not to dwell on the horrors this plunger has seen.
Kann ich die hier hinhängen?
Nope.
Is that necessary, Inspector?
I'm just, checking the taps. A sack of oysters, ready for shucking. Greetings.
Rémi Galette. I'm the entremetier. How can I help, Inspector?
What dish are you preparing over here?
Ah, we're preparing oysters with sauce mignonette tonight. I've got to shuck all the oysters in this sack first, though.
Have you ever found a pearl while shucking oysters?
I wish. They're extremely rare. I could shuck thousands of oysters and still never see one.
Ha! Well, perhaps it will be your lucky day.
If you say so, Inspector.
Verstehe.
What are your duties in the kitchen?
As the entremetier, it's my job to prepare the entrees. I'll typically be in charge of your hot appetizers, soups, vegetable dishes, that sort of thing. But really, I just do what I'm told.
I see. Do you perform any other kitchen duties?
Well, I'll occasionally assist the chef de cuisine with their taste tests. He doesn't have much of a tolerance due to his condition, you see.
Why do you have to taste all the dishes?
You've got to taste everything before it's plated, Inspector. You wouldn't know if a dish is properly seasoned otherwise. The chef de cuisine is a little sensitive, so I take on that role for him.
Have there been any reported sightings of vermin?
Oh, I hope not. I can't stand the sight of them. Their quick, twitchy movements. Those sharp, gnawing teeth.
Don't forget their beady little eyes.
Ah! Oh, it gives me the creeps.
Are you suggesting you're afraid of rodents?
There's nothing wrong with suriphobia. It's extremely common, you know. You shouldn't talk to me about it, though. You're stressing me out.
Okay.
I'll let you get back to work.
Merci, Inspector.
So sammeln sich die Hinweise, ne?
It smells like onion soup. You're in charge of this kitchen, I take it.
Oui. François Tatin. I'm the chef de cuisine. How may I assist you, Inspector?
What is this dish you're preparing?
This is our signature dish. Soupe à l'oignon.
Ah.
Onion soup, Inspector.
Ah!
One of our more popular dishes, I might add.
May I sample the onion soup?
I will allow it, but only if it's to our standard. Entre métier, de soupe.
Oui, chef.
What do you think, Remy?
Délicieux.
Go ahead, Inspector.
On second thought, I think I'll pass.
Müssen doch wahrscheinlich die Chili reintun, ne?
When did you last have a health inspection?
It's been some time. You know, we don't often encounter traveling health inspectors. Which authority did you say you are from again?
The Merman Institute?
Sounds prestigious.
Your prior inspection. Did it go well?
It was admittedly before Antoine had fully calibrated Fiammetta. Luckily, we were able to extinguish him before there was any lasting damage. That won't happen again, right, Antoine?
Oui, chef. Fiammetta has never been better.
How did you end up aboard the Royce Express?
Is this anecdote part of the inspection?
Perhaps you could indulge me.
Are you sure? It is a tale of woe and misfortune, Inspector.
I'm listening.
I was once hailed as the culinary maestro of Paris, right up until my shameful secret was exposed. Shunned by all my peers. I ended up here.
Tell me, what was your secret?
Are you sure you want to know?
I'm positive.
All right. You see, I was burdened with a geographic tongue.
What? That's your shameful secret?
A side effect of this affliction is a high sensitivity to seasoning. I assure you it's a wretched curse in this line of work, Inspector. As such, I relied on others to sample my creations for me. However, one fateful evening I was caught out. With my reputation ruined, I was banished from Paris in disgrace.
So, you were ousted from culinary society?
Of course. What self-respecting chef is unwilling to sample their own cooking? Lady Unterwald took me under her wing when no one else would.
Are you crying?
No. It's all these onions. This is why I have Remy sample my dishes.
That will be all for now.
Very well.
They won't mind if I borrow this.
Okay, nehmen wir Butter mit.
Hello there.
Antoine Cassoulet.
Are you sure this equipment meets safety regulations?
As long as I'm here, you have nothing to fear, Inspector. Fiammetta can be feisty, but she behaves under my watchful eye.
Do you tend to accommodate difficult passengers?
Our passengers have high standards, but it's our job to meet those expectations. Why do you ask? Is this part of the inspection?
Would you consider Mr. Masson a difficult passenger?
Ah, tu te fiches de moi. Don't you speak that name in our presence. What is this? Did you send him here for your little health inspection?
You're not a fan of Mr. Masson, I take it?
He doesn't want anything on the menu.
I noticed.
You think we can just invent new dishes on the spot? I have a good mind to close the kitchen. That'll teach him.
That doesn't sound all that accommodating. You'd really close down the kitchen?
It's not my decision, but I refuse their patronage. Let's see them eat without a chef in the kitchen. J'en ai marre. It's our food or nothing at all.
That's all for now.
As you wish, Inspector.
Okay.
It's the entrance to the pantry. It seems to be locked shut for now.
Okay. Kann er hier aufs Dach
There's
klettern?
no way I'm getting up there. I'll lose my footing.
Na gut, dann mach's nicht. Dann gucken wir uns erstmal ein bisschen um. Den Gasfluss erhöhen.
I'm not going to touch this while the grill is on.
Okay. Ich den irgendwie ausmachen? Vielleicht später. So, Inventar. Wir haben noch diese lustige Perlenkette.
It's a genuine pearl necklace.
Was habe ich denn sonst noch? Kann ich mit dem Brief öffnen und die
That
Perlenkette
doesn't work.
auseinander machen?
Let's reunite these pearls, shall we?
Crawling, scratching, nibbling.
This should add a bit of flair to the kitchen.
How may I assist you, Inspector?
May I sample the onion soup?
I will allow it, but only if it's to our standard. Entre métier, the soup!
Crawling, scratching, nibbling. Its beady eyes stared right through me.
Entre métier? Fine. I guess I'll have to test it myself.
Okay. Okay.
Chef? It seems the head chef is indisposed. Excuse me, chef.
Oui, Inspector?
When was this stove last inspected?
Fiammetta isn't for inspection. She's to be admired. Be careful around her, Inspector. She can be very temperamental.
You named your stove Fiammetta?
Oui? She breathes life into the kitchen. Why shouldn't she have a name?
I don't believe that naming your equipment is standard procedure.
Don't let her hear you say that. She's not one to be crossed.
May I have a closer look at Fiammetta?
No. It takes a keen eye to work with Fiammetta. She's been calibrated perfectly. Even a minor adjustment would lead to disaster.
Disaster, you say?
Do you know how long it takes for eyebrows to grow back? Because I do.
Okay.
That's all for now.
Zumindest den Kocher haben wir schon mal ausgeschaltet. Wollen wir jetzt probieren?
I've concocted the world's spiciest soup.
Müssen wir nur noch servieren lassen. Ne? Wo ist denn der Kellner? Wir brauchen doch das Getränk. Da müssten wir doch jetzt hier das Rezept haben, oder? Ein
It's
Rosebud-Rezept
Donnie's
lesen.
recipe for a powerful drink. I'd rather keep it.
Yes, what is it you want?
I'm afraid you have something that I need.
And what is it that you think I have?
I don't know what it is, but I think you know.
You do know how ridiculous that sounds.
Yes, I hear it now. The item you possess, it belongs to Donnie Donato.
Ah, and that coward sent you to do his bidding. Are you supposed to be his muscle? You're practically skin and bones.
I'm merely an interested party.
I'm sorry to say, I've named my price, and you won't convince me otherwise.
If it's a question of price, I'm willing to negotiate.
Trust me, it's more than you could afford. Don't waste our time.
Are you an acquaintance of Donnie Donato?
Don't bore me by talking about that man. He sets my teeth on edge.
What's your history with Donnie?
He's an arrogant bully, that's what. A selfish, self-serving sleazeball.
I see. It would be fair to say there's some bad blood between you.
I don't know what he's promised you, but you should never trust a gangster.
Perhaps you'd care for a drink while you wait.
No, I've already left my fate in that waiter's hands. Who knows what foul concoction awaits me in that kitchen.
I'll leave you to it.
Indeed, that would be for the best.
Also hier ist der Kellner nicht. Beziehungsweise ich kann dem ja mal das Rezept zeigen.
Do you take special requests?
Oh, interesting. I've never heard of this one before. Okay, let's give it a shot. One rosebud coming up.
Which table, sir?
The large, angry gentleman over there. You can't miss him.
Ah, I'm familiar. Good evening, sir. One of your fellow passengers has kindly ordered a drink for you.
No, thank you. I won't have anything until I've ordered my meal.
Very good, sir. I'll leave it at the bar for you.
Yes, just leave me be.
Okay.
Yes, what is it you want?
Dem müssen wir irgendwie was
I'll
zu
leave
essen
you to
geben.
it.
Indeed, that would be for the best.
So, also nochmal in die Küche.
I guess those oysters won't be shucked anytime soon.
Jetzt kann er ja nicht sagen, dass wir nicht zudrehen sollen. Hey. Grill ausschalten. Sehen. Deko.
Fiametta, what have you done?
I apologize, sir, but the kitchen is closed due to an incident.
I suppose it was too much to ask for a meal with a hint of imagination.
Would you care to order a drink instead?
I suppose I have no choice. Be gone.
So, muss ich das jetzt nochmal sagen?
Yes, what is it you want?
Perhaps you'd care for a drink while you wait.
I suppose I have no choice. Be gone.
I'll leave you to it.
Indeed, that would be for the best.
Na gut, dann muss ich den wohl nochmal den Rosebud machen lassen.
I believe my guest is ready for his drink now.
Good evening, sir. One of your fellow passengers has kindly ordered a drink for you.
Fine. If I can't have a meal, I might as well have a drink.
Enjoy, sir.
Well, here's to a new libation. Rosebud.
Ah, und da ist der Magnet. Nur ist nicht wie hin.
Ah, this must be what Don was looking for. I suspect the rosebud could put an elephant to sleep.
Okay, dann werden wir Don in der nächsten Folge seinen riesigen Magneten bringen.
Owning a magnet this large has its positives and negatives.
Und dann spielen wir hier weiter. Bis dahin sage ich Tschüss, macht's gut. Euer Astron hier. Tschüssi.